there a better word than mushy?
Moist.
That's even worse.
And some like creepy old guy.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Our Family Nest. So today starts the first day of a not so wonderful situation. So officially this week starts like true wrestling season, and Chase now has to be to the school. I don't know if it's 5:30. I think he left this morning at 5:30 a.m. and he has practice from 6 to 7:15, or maybe it's 5:45 to 7:15, something like that. So I have to take Karli to school now, which but it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment for us in the morning, because typically I do like my video thumbnails and stuff like that in the morning to get the video up by 8, and now with taking Karli to school, that kind of takes out of my time in the morning. So I'm gonna have to kind of readjust how I do all of that, and I'm not too excited about it. So, and Karli is always running late. It's 7:18, she's still not down here. So we wait. Oh, you're running so late. 7:23, I would say that's pretty late. So you excited about me having to take you to school again?
Sure.
This is what time you like to get to school? You like to have like 2 minutes to run to your class?
I never will get 2 minutes during my class.
It seems like it.
Chase acts like we're so late to school because they're pretty sure he goes and waits with Asha, so that's him being late to class.
Wow, he's gonna have tons of time. He only has wrestling till like 7. That's a healthy breakfast. Alright, so you doing homework right now?
Doing homework.
On your phone?
Alright, you can do it.
On Snapchat?
I'm not on Snapchat.
What are you doing?
I'm doing enough.
Hey, Dax.
He's officially quit his job so he can become master
Full-time puzzle maker.
puzzle maker. I'm gonna buy a new puzzle tonight because this one will be done when I get home.
Actually, this one will probably be done very soon.
I just said that. Look at this.
You got a
I'd say we got about
puzzle within a
300 pieces left.
There's more than that.
You think? Yeah, we're not even half done.
Yeah, but we're starting to get home runs, the home stretching.
Just so everybody knows, this is my least favorite shirt of Ken's. Every time he wears it, I say I'm gonna throw it in the garbage. Is this your least favorite shirt of mine?
I don't pay attention.
That's not very
To be
nice.
honest.
All right, don't look. What color's my shirt?
Maroon.
So someone asked in the comments of today's video how the pimple patches were working on my face, because if you didn't notice in the last couple videos, I think I had a patch over this pimple on my face.
Patch over your eye.
Patch over my pimple, and I would give them a 6 out of 10. I feel like, I don't know, I got them off Amazon. I will link them, add them to like our Amazon store and put it under Candy's favorites. I feel like it works better on like little ones. It does a really good job if you put it on like before you go to bed, because you're supposed to have them on for like at least 6 hours. I feel like it does a good job on the little ones drying it up, but like this on my face yesterday when I took it off like later in the night, you know how you want it to kind of like dry up your acne? Well, it actually made it really mushy, which sounds disgusting. Is there a better word than mushy?
Moist.
That's even worse. It made my pimple moist. Yeah, it kind of, I don't know. So it's, the swelling's gone down. I'm trying to not touch it to so it'll dry up, but I feel like it didn't really do a good job on the big one.
You're gonna link it?
Well, because they actually had good reviews. I got it recommended to me by somebody I follow on Instagram, so I thought I would try them out. What are you saying, Carl?
I was going to say, there's been studies that Burt's Bees actually makes you witch dryers.
Yes.
Keep putting on more chapstick and then buy more.
That is probably very true. So guys, I'm inside Kroger's, and Kroger, there's no S on the end. The kids always correct me. So check this thing out. I can scan what I buy as I go, and then just go through self-checkout and pay at the end. How cool is that? I'm only in here for a few things, and basically to just waste time while Karli's in dance. And wait till you see the weird stuff that I need to get. There's like no logic behind it. Just like random. Okay, you're probably gonna think this is crazy, but I want to get a new puzzle. And I want to do a 1,000-piece one this time instead of the 1,500. I don't know which one to choose. Okay, I can't say I love that little scan and go thing here inside Kroger. I don't know if any of you guys have used it before. If you like it or not, you have to comment below. But when I went to check out, you check out at the like self-checkout area, and when I tried to just scan this little barcode so I could just pay and check out, it beeped and it said like timed out, and I was like, timed out? I wasn't even in the store that long. Like, does that mean like I ran out of time to shop? And they're like, yeah, kinda. I'm thinking that makes zero sense at all. So it's like they had to scan some of my stuff to make sure that I scanned it. So I don't know, it made me feel like, oh my God, they're trying to catch me, like I stole something. So then I started feeling paranoid, like what if I forgot to scan something? And it just was this whole uncomfortable situation. I didn't forget to scan anything. It worked out fine. They had to scan like 4 of my items, and they're like, oh, okay, you're good. And I don't know, it was really awkward, and I didn't really care for it. I don't think I'll ever do it again. I don't mind doing self-checkout. Even that sometimes I find annoying, because all of a sudden it'll say like attendant coming, and you're just like, really? I just want to like scan my stuff and pay for it and go. Or sometimes like if you have something that's too big, say you're buying like paper towels or whatever, and you can't like put them in the bagging area. I don't know. I'm sure some of you guys feel me if you have these kind of I don't know, services, I guess, available at your own grocery store. It's just kind of funny because it's like, what are we trying to do away with employees? But like if I'm not in a hurry and the lines are long, I like doing self-checkout, but that whole experience was sort of like not for me. So comment down below, I'm curious what you guys think. So here's what I did to my table. I told you guys I would show you. Someone put this big huge scratch in it, which is really obvious in this camera. So I thought I would take one of those like crayon things that you use to like touch up the floor. Like it had a black one in there. So I tried to use the black crayon and it looked terrible. Then I tried the black marker. You can see right here, that looked even worse.
You do a Sharpie now, probably looks purple.
No, so then I took a magic eraser to get it all off, and look at what I did. Stand right here, Chase, you'll see it.
What, like those white streaks?
It took the varnish right off the table.
Nice.
Oh wow, look how bad it looks in the camera. It actually looks worse in the camera.
Yeah.
So I put the Old English on here and it looked good, but then when you go like this, it just wipes right off. So I'm gonna have to lightly sand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lightly sand the whole table and then finish it. Kind of is what it is, not much that I can do about it.
So hey guys, it is Karli. I just got home from dance and I'm in so much pain. I keep getting really dumb injuries. You probably think I'm really overdramatic, and I'm just coming up with these, not like fake injuries, but like little dumb injuries, like I hurt myself, and then I make it a big deal. And you know, I made a video like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago how I like kind of hurt my foot at dance. Nothing bad, I literally just like twisted my ankle and it hurt really bad, but this is so much worse. I hurt my toe today so bad. So I jumped, you could just imagine. So this is a foot, right? I jumped in two of my toes, landed on the floor and just got smashed. I can't even imagine, it hurt so bad. Yeah, so I don't want to show you my feet because, like, that's kind of weird. But, there's nothing wrong with them. My toes look the exact same. They're just kind of, like, bent. Which, you know, they don't really straighten. I mean, they're probably not broken. this just hurts so bad. It's kind of like when you twist your ankle and it literally just feels like your ankle is broken for like 3 or 4 days. And I literally feel like my toes are broken. Maybe they are broken because toes can break pretty easily, but there's nothing you can really do about that. So I'm just talking about my stupid injury that actually hurts really bad. I literally had to, I put ice on it because it actually hurt so bad. And I feel like my feet are messed up now. But also, I'm going to tell the story really fast because I told it to my parents and they like cut me off and they didn't think it was interesting. So I'm going to try to tell it faster because I told it in like 7 minutes and they were probably just like, this story's so dumb. But basically last night I had the worst dream in the entire world. It was about, like, I was at school and I was about to get out of the car for the morning and some like creepy old guy, like, not that all old men are creepy, but it was just like this particular like old guy looked so creepy. There was something about him that just was literally creepy. This is a dream, by the way, don't think this is a true story. Came up to the car and was like, I was with my friend Carissa. I don't know, she doesn't take me to school, so I don't know why she takes me home from school, but in this dream she was taking me to school. And he came up to the car, he was like, both of you get out of the car. And we were like, why? The windows were down, or I mean the windows were up, but we could still obviously hear him because the car was turned off. And he was just like, get out of the car, right? And you know, there's so many, like, this story is just really dumb, but you know how dreams are just really weird and like the most random people, not that Chris is like a random person, it's just sometimes dreams have random people that don't correlate with each other and then just the weirdest stuff happens, and then like while you're dreaming it all makes sense, but when you try to explain it to someone the next day it's like, what? And you know, they're like, that's kind of weird, and then you think it's weird yourself. Yeah, that's like this right now. Like last night when I was so like freaked out over the story, it made so much sense, but like this morning I'm like, why was I even scared? Because I knew it was a dream. But basically, yeah, so the old guy was like, get out of the car, like, I'm gonna kill you. And we were like, oh no, he's gonna kill us. And we were like literally freaking out. And here's why I'm kind of like, what the heck, because we could have literally, you know, put the keys in and left. Like, why did we continue to sit there and let this guy tell us he was gonna kill us? Yeah, obviously he could have gotten in the car, but he literally sat there for like an hour sitting at the door telling us to get out of the car, and we just sat there. Like, if he was gonna break in the window to kill us, he would have done it by like then, which one is a very dumb thing in the story. And two, so I go to school at like 7 a.m. right? We called the police and they were like, oh, the police station doesn't open till noon. When would that ever happen? So yeah, basically we couldn't call the police because it wasn't open yet. That sounds so dumb to say, but I don't know, a really weird dream. So yeah, basically the guy didn't end up killing us, but I just ended up waking up, and it wasn't even like the dream was scary, like the guy was trying to kill us. It's just the way the guy looked, and I kept like almost falling back asleep, and then I would just like think of his like face, and then I would just get freaked out and wake up. Like at the time it was that scary to me. I don't even remember what he looks like, but I don't know, it's just so creepy to me that I could not fall back asleep. Then I literally, this is all at like 4 in the morning, and I tried to go back to bed and I just couldn't, and maybe I would fall asleep for like 10 minutes or something, and then I would just like finally wake back up because I would have this, not the same dream, but I would just be dreaming and then all of a sudden his face was there again. So if that's ever happened to you, comment down below and tell me a horrible dream you've had. But then, this is while I'm awake. So my cat always scratches the door. So my cat's scratching the door, right? And I'm just like, oh my god, please stop. Like, I'm already scared. I feel like someone's gonna break into my house because I heard my dogs like move downstairs, but it just sounded like it wasn't my dogs. And then I heard my dog like growl, barking and stuff like that. So I was like, oh my god, like someone's in my house. I don't know why. I was just like, I'm gonna get murdered tonight. Or today. I don't even know. It wasn't even at night. But it's not like in the morning at 4. So basically, to end off the story, I was freaking out. Then I turned on a David Dobrik video, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just listen to them like talking and stuff, and if I'm like listening to all the fun they have and stuff like that, maybe I'll fall asleep and be like dreaming about what they're talking about, and it would be like, you know, nice and good. I would get that face on my head. No, I start hearing like ding ding ding. That's like, it's hard to explain the sound. This is the sound I heard. Alexa, Set a timer for 2 seconds. But it was a lot quieter. So it was just like this. So that's an alarm, obviously, right? I just had to show you the sound so you could visualize. So I was about to fall asleep, and I could just so quietly hear that. I heard it one time, and then I was like, what? And my cat was scratching the door during this, so I couldn't hear over it. I've been talking for so long. But yeah, basically, I just could hear that ringing, and then finally I like sat up like so freaked out, and I was like listening, and I could hear it again. I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, I'm just hearing things. I heard it just keep replaying over and over again. I was like, oh my god, my alarm system's going off. I literally thought it was over for me. I finally got the guts to go in the hallway and find out where this noise was coming from. It was coming from down the hallway in my brother's room. I look, and my brother's door is wide open. The bed sheets are torn off the bed. My brother's not there. I was like, yep, he's dead. They already got him. I was kind of like, what? But then I figured out that this story will all make sense. At this point, it was like 6 a.m. He had wrestling workouts at 6 a.m. He was downstairs eating, which explains all the noises. And he had his Alexa go off as an alarm. So yeah, that explains all that. But the creepy dream with the guy's face, I can't explain that. That was just like, I don't know, maybe I'm just creeped out that I'm gonna, you know, just get caught in a car and get killed or something. I don't know, random stuff. But yeah, moral of the story, if you have a scary dream at night, it's just a dream. So I need to quit worrying about this old man that I keep seeing and get over it. And also, next thing you know, you're gonna wake up the next morning and you're gonna think about the dream you had. You're gonna be like, yeah, that was pretty dumb to be scared over, because that's how I feel. But anyway, I've been talking so much, so I'm done now.